Sportscast, KOMU 8 Sports.
The Missouri Tigers men's basketball team has a big test Saturday looking for their first away conference win. The Tigers are on the road visiting Alabama. Missouri just got back from a blowout game in Starkville, losing to Mississippi State by 27 Tuesday. The Tigers shot just 5 for 25 from behind the arc. And the very next day, Alabama put a stop to Auburn's perfect season, beating Auburn by 19 points down in Tuscaloosa. Both Mark and Drew Smith lead the Tigers in scoring, each with just above 11 points per game, with Mark Smith shooting just above 40% from three. The Tigers are still without Jeremiah Tillman as they look to pull off the upset. Tomorrow, tip-off is at 2:30. The Missouri women's basketball team is still struggling, and it didn't help Thursday when the #1 team in the nation visited the Tigers. The one-loss South Carolina team dominated the Tigers, Missouri only scoring 7 points in the first quarter. Missouri didn't score 15 points in any quarter as South Carolina beat the Tigers 78-45. Missouri looks to rebound Sunday and get just their 5th win of the season as they hit the road to play the Ole Miss Rebels. Tip-off is at 2. Mizzou does have a currently ranked team. It's the gymnastics team. The Tigers are 1-3 overall but remain ranked 19. Friday they host the #2 ranked Florida Gators. The Tigers have a fairly young team and have a bit more depth than previous seasons, averaging about 195 points this season. Starting it off with the bars, it's freshman Helen Hu. Do not try this at home. I know I couldn't do it, but Hu swings over onto the high bars. She swings around, changes her grip real quick before finally dismounting, and she sticks the landing perfectly. Now it's Hu again, but on the beam. Look at this strength as she gets to her feet right before dismounting, and again she sticks the landing. The freshman did all she could, but the Tigers fall short again, losing by just over 1 point. The St. Louis Blues are having just a little bit different of a season than last year. Instead of the slow last-place start, the Blues are in first place in the Western Conference. They have 68 points, which is 10 points ahead of the second-place team, which happens to be the next opponent, the Colorado Avalanche. The Blues visit Colorado Saturday in a day game. The Blues are coming off a loss to Philadelphia, snapping their 4-game win streak. The last time St. Louis was in Colorado, the Blues lost 7-3. The Avalanche are coming off a shutout win against San Jose. This will be the Blues' last game before hosting the All-Star game. St. Louis sends 4 members to the All-Star game along with coach Craig Berube. The Kansas City Chiefs are back in the AFC Championship, and instead of meeting Tom Brady and the Patriots again, the Chiefs meet the team who beat the reigning Super Bowl champions, the Tennessee Titans. Head coach Andy Reid has only reached the Super Bowl once with the Eagles, which he lost to New England. Reid is also just 1-8 against the Titans in his NFL career, including the wild card game 2 years ago when the Titans knocked the Chiefs out of the playoffs. But this was with Alex Smith behind center. Now the Chiefs have reigning MVP Patrick Mahomes. The Chiefs look to stop the Titans' running game that is led by running back Derrick Henry, who averaged just a little bit above 188 yards in the Titans' first 2 postseason games. This isn't the first time the two teams have met this season. In Week 10, the Chiefs visited the Titans in Patrick Mahomes' return game. Mahomes threw for almost 450 yards, but the Titans beat the Chiefs 35-22. Now that the game is in Kansas City, the Chiefs hope to return the favor. Head coach Andy Reid said earlier this week that the team needs to keep it simple and to follow their schedule and plan for the game Sunday.
Then you just stay focused. You eliminate distractions and stay focused on the job at hand. You know you're playing a good football team, and we try to keep the schedules the same, the time.
Kickoff is at 2, and that's sports.